bro.
We skipped last week because nobody. I mean, I didn't want to stream, to be honest. I didn't feel like it with the state of the world at the time. We skipped last week,
and now that we're all
because,
cooped up inside, we need something to do.
Nobody.
So we're gonna play
I didn't want
Dungeons
to
and Dragons.
stream, to be honest. I didn't feel like it with
How's
the state
everybody
of the
right
world
now?
at the time.
I see we're missing Richard again.
He's on a mission.
We should do like a G.I. Joe roll call for every game.
Oh no.
I apologize.
Or for combat. No, it's all good. So the last time we gathered 2 weeks ago, y'all, as your characters, had gone through a mountain pass, had cleared a shrine to the evil dwarven god Abathor, dwarven god of greed. Greed is good. And everything went pretty well until the greedy half elf decided that it was there was a nice gem that he wanted and nearly killed everyone.
But it turned into different gems that they then got. So
Well, that's
you're welcome.
That's one way to interpret what happened.
I thought it was fine.
And then
I got a gem out of it, didn't I?
You did, yeah. I guess it worked out for you. And then you guys traveled back to town to tell everyone that you had cleared the area out. And then they're like, what area? What are you talking about? And you said, hey, we found a way through the mountain. Well, did you go through it?
Most of
No.
it.
And then so you guys had to go back and make sure the way was clear, which it wasn't. You fought a couple of diseased orcs who were not dissimilar from boomers from Left 4 Dead, if you're familiar, and a couple of diseased rats. And that was, I think, another fight where the cleric went down, or damn near.
Yes. Yeah. Pretty much.
And that's actually where we left off, is right after that fight. So we return you to your regularly scheduled program of Dead Ice.
So we are actually, like bleeding and whatnot, the two of us anyway.
Always bleeding.
Wait, who's
Yeah.
bleeding? Am I
That
bleeding?
sounds like a personal problem.
What do you mean, who's bleeding? I'm bleeding, damn it.
I meant other than you. We always know you're bleeding.
Well, Banvy's bleeding a little bit.
I've got some pokey parts. Yep.
Yet she's not complaining about it.
I mean, it happens. Yeah. I mean, if someone could help me, that would be great too. But I also that's fine. Whatever. Cool.
I only have a +1 medicine.
Let me see.
That sounds very needy.
I mean, that's cool. I just hang
She
out here.
harvests organs with you.
Right.
Fair.
She is your co-surgeon.
What's the situation though? Do we want to because I have spells I can cast. I just want to know, like, we can see all the way through, right? Like, we've actually cleared.
Yes, you
the
are
way.
now.
Yes.
I don't have the map up anymore. I don't
Yeah,
think it's
but there was an
necessary.
opening.
Yeah, like you
From
had
the
come
tomb.
through the underground way essentially, and you can see out into the normal pass that goes through the spine of the world mountains along the 10 trail, which is
Yes.
10 trail.
Okay.
Because it was just outside of Hundlestone. That
No,
there was that.
just 10 trail.
Right. But do we will we have an opportunity to rest again? Because I'm just trying to conserve spells. Because I can definitely heal.
That's up to you guys. If you guys want to try and rest, that's
well,
opportunity.
we won't be
I
on-
don't know.
yeah. Well, we're not going to be on guard duty, will we?
Unfortunately, we lost our guards, so it would be just us doing it.
Well,
now.
Oh, that's
We
right.
only lost
the-
two guards, not the other.
They
not
were
all of
red
them.
shirts. It was fine.
We only had 2 guards, right?
They did guard us.
No,
That was their
there were
purpose.
more. Those were the idiots that literally watched us go get attacked by the forest that first time.
Those forest children.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Fuck it.
I mean,
They're also the idiots who were caught in the blast when. But yeah. Anyway.
So if we go back to town, there may be an encounter along the way. So I think it's up to you, since you're the one who's bleeding, if you want to use a spell or not.
I can heal us all back up. It's just I won't be able to do too much else. But I think we've cleared the other way, so we can go back to town, and hopefully there'll be an opportunity to rest. So, sure, I'll cast Cure Light Wounds on Banby.
woo.
Since she's only down 5 hit points, I'll bring her back up full, because it's 1d8 plus 4, so it's minimum 5. So she's back to full.
That's awesome. Do you
Ah.
roll that or do I?
I roll it, but I don't need to roll it because it would be 1d8 plus 4, so it's a minimum
Right.
of 5, so you'd get it.
Oh, right. I'll
Um,
just go for heals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
and then I think I'll finish off my spells and cast Cure Wounds on myself. This one I will have to roll though, so give me a second.
Did we check what was on the other side of that cave?
Yeah, that's what we were just saying earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That we can see through.
I wasn't.
Yeah, you guys searched the area pretty thoroughly.
And we can get, basically we can see through the other side, and we are on the other side of the block. There's a block, like there was a rock slide, I think, onto the road, a big one through Hundlestone or past Hundlestone. So we're like now the other side of that.
Go Hundlestone.
DM, I got 14, so I'm also back up to full now.
We
Nice. So a couple of spells, and everybody feels a lot better. This cave is somewhat rancid with the exploded.
In bodies.
Yeah. Those boomers were pretty gross. They did do a lot of poison damage.
Yeah, but now we have one of their hearts.
Damn boom.
Amazingly, yes. Somehow that survived.
Yeah.
Almost like Monty Python's Meaning of Life when
Yep, Mr. Creosote. We don't need
Yeah,
to. We
Creosote,
can.
yeah.
Yep, we can. Or Mr. Creosote. Yeah, we can just move right on from him.
Got a bucket.
No, got a big stick.
All right, so what would you guys like to do from here?
I mean, I guess like we are not in charge of the caravan, so I guess see what's going on with the caravan peeps.
So head back to town.
Well, oh right.
Yeah, we went up with just those two guards.
Oh right. Ugh, we're
Damn
not splitting the
guards.
party. Yeah, I guess we'll go back to town.
You guys don't want to split the party?
It generally doesn't work out.
Like 100%.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
mostly because it's just a lot more work for the DM. If I just kill half of them, I won't have to do any more work.
I see tracks disappearing into random nothingness again. I don't know.
Oh no.
We may get a follower.
Oh yeah, let me get follower.
I would find that interesting. Marcus Ren is down.
The lore of Sen.
Where's my Xanathar's guide?
On the interwebs.
Well, that's one way to get it. Oh, there it is. It's like the third book in. Yeah, I randomly rolled on the encounter table, and I got just a pair of boots, or boot prints.
Yeah.
What a weird thing to roll. Okay, so you guys are just gonna head back.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone roll me a d12, please.
Sure.
I'm guessing you're coming back the way you came too. You're not going to try and climb over
Yeah.
the rock fall.
No.
No.
I rolled a 6.
Oh man.
6.
I rolled an 11.
Well, I needed one of you to roll, not two of you.
Well, who rolled first? Rock,
You-
paper, scissors?
No, you rolled first.
Oh,
Okay, so nothing on your way back to town. It takes you about 2 hours to get through the tunnels, and then a couple more hours to get back to town. But nothing harasses you on your way. So it's going to be probably early evening by the time you get back
Okay.
to Hundlestone. What would you just want to go straight to the caravan?
yep.
Okay.
Might as well.
Well,
There, I told
Let's see
you
what
about
they
my
have to
plan
say
here.
first.
No, fine. Yeah, we can go.
all right. Let me open.
I have no other reason to be here. I wanted to see people living in snow. People aren't living in snow. We gotta go.
I mean, they don't live in snow. They live in houses. They're just mostly underground.
Yeah, like I've seen inside. I don't need to see more of this.
All right. So you meet up with the caravan master. who is still, I don't know, but every time you encounter him, he seems to be with the Master of Wheels, which makes sense because those are the people who keep this whole thing running. And they remark on the fact that you're short 2 guards. That weren't there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Weren't there 7 of you when you left?
Yeah, these guys, they were real bad. Honestly. But before they went, they said that I should have their share.
I'd remind you that you were hired to keep everyone alive.
Well, then they shouldn't have gone running at orcs. I don't know what you want me to say.
They made a bad choice.
I didn't run at the orcs. They ran at the orcs.
So this supposed way through the mountain you found is littered with orcs.
It's
Dead
safe
orcs.
now. They're
Yeah.
dead orcs now, yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their sacrifice was not in vain. They helped us clear the way, but it is now clear.
All right. So I guess we'll head out in the morning.
No, why don't we head out now?
Because it's almost night.
He looks at the sun, like cresting the horizon, just ready to tuck itself over the horizon and go to sleep for the night. No, I think it's probably safer we go in the morning. It's we've lost plenty of time, but traveling
We've
through
gained
these
time
hills,
as well.
traveling through the hills at night off the road with the carts in the dark is probably a terrible idea. Who knows what lurks, out there.
Not a whole lot. We did a lot of killing. I mean, like a fair amount of killing. It's probably fine, right?
You want to go ahead and roll a persuasion check?
No, I do not.
Well,
I will do it anyways.
See that charisma.
you're the one. You're trying to
prismatic shine.
convince.
My +0. I got a 17.
17. Close. It was not.
Oh.
It was not a 50, and it's much harder than that. But no, I think we'll bed down for the night.
Boo.
Fair enough. And I literally
What else is in town?
Yeah. What else is in town?
Well, there's that one bar, and there's probably another bar or two.
Was that one bar okay? Oh, maybe the Dragonborn is there. He said that I could look at him. Yeah, let's go there.
He's with us. Didn't they come with us? Those guys?
No, they stayed at the bar because they were talking to the other people about how they found their way through.
Yeah.
They're looking to, like, they're prospectors, right? They don't necessarily want to mine that place out. They just want to find a vein and then sell the rights to somebody.
Right. Okay.
And now that you guys have more or less cleaned the place out from the monsters, now they can set about getting people to help them.
Well, I do want to talk to them myself too. So yeah, let's go look for those guys.
I always enjoy watching Bambi bother the Dragonborn, so let's definitely do that.
Sexually assault Dragonborn, yeah.
Hey! I ask.
You don't wait for his permission though. You do ask. No one's arguing that.
Well, this is listen, guys. My time in the lab is a different time. I didn't realize that there was rules around. Anyways, I'm learning. I'm trying. Okay, I'll try. I'll ask him first.
And you're doing such a good job.
You got this, my little friend.
North of Neverwinter, I don't think they have those kind of laws. So.
Oh no, I don't like that. I hate that even more. Anyway, yeah.
You're in Ice Road Trucker territory now.
No. Anyways.
All right. So you head to the same bar as before, which is really just someone's house.
Yay.
But everyone is kind of actually, you're getting around the right time. Everybody's coming in for the night, right? To drink a lot of, I don't know what kind of liquor they have here, and whatever beer. But yeah.
Stuff.
Basically everybody who's left in the town, there's only like 2 or 3 places left to go, so they're coming here to get drunk. They don't have to deal with COVID-19, so what they're dealing with is just the reality of winter setting in. Not being able
to be socially distant.
Yeah, right. They don't want to be socially distant right now. They're gonna have to do that for most of winter. So everyone's enjoying the last couple times they can get drunk together this year.
Excellent.
Just like real life.
Is the Dragonborn there?
The Dragonborn and the dwarf are here, and unlike the first time you came in, there's actually a couple of people talking to them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do we know those people? Are they familiar?
I mean, they look like some of the dwarves who were in here before, making fun of them.
No. Well, there you go.
Can I be like fly on the wall to overhear what they're talking about?
It's loud. You want to roll a perception check just to see if you can pierce the din of the crowd?
18 plus
Oh, geez, those friggin' elven ears.
3, so 21.
21. The Dragonborn's voice definitely carries differently than all the dwarves in here. Obviously, the dwarves have very like deep voices. But the way the Dragonborn speaks much slower, and unlike before, when the Dragonborn would speak, people would talk over him. They really didn't show him any respect. Now, the people, at least the people around him, actually listen to what he has to say. So he's just going, "Yes, there are many places within the complex to investigate." Right? He's just talking about the different veins that they might find within.
How crowded it is around them? Like, do they have like fans?
There's
right
just
now,
like two or
what's
three. They definitely don't have fans. There's just clearly some
Okay.
other probably other prospectors thinking, okay, how can we get in on this? How can we,
Right.
you know?
Okay. Well, I just want to just approach them outright. I mean, we're the out of town group, right? So let's
Mhm.
just all just go up to them. I mean, we want to talk to them, right?
I mean,
So-
they don't dislike you guys. You guys helped
Yeah.
them out, so
Yeah. Okay.
and it's
well,
a
I just-
mutually beneficial relationship you've created here, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's just walk up to them. I mean, what are we waiting for? So yeah, I just approach and see what their reaction is, whether they've got time for us.
You have returned.
Yes, we went a little bit further in, and there were some complications. Actually, I just wanted to speak to you two privately, if we may.
The scrawny dwarf looks around the other dwarves and goes, "You heard him. Fuck off."
Very good. My friends, this has been very helpful. Your tip has given us a way through, so we are very thankful for this. I wanted to share that we found a tomb, a tomb to the previous people who stayed there, and there were some orcs, some diseased orcs in particular. Also, there was a chamber which led to an explosion. So I want to just caution you, because it is a old temple to Abathor, that if you come across anything, to just caution you, be wary of it. That's all. I just want to make sure you were safe. I'm sure whatever veins, or you find should be fine. But I just don't want another accident to befall you guys, if at all possible.
Well, you're certainly a softy, aren't you?
Well, we're
Caring
just
about
helping
us
each other out.
and the like. And we've made it this far. I think we can manage from here. I think you've cleared
Good.
out all the beasties that were besetting us, and now I think we might be quite rich.
Indeed. Well, I hope you find much wealth and fortune. I think Banby had something she wanted to ask.
She like under the table picking at his leg.
The dragonborn like takes like a tray of drinks or something from the server and just starts passing them out to everybody.
So, how many brothers?
Are you talking to the dragonborn, I assume?
Yeah. Are you all identical? Is it like one of those like the poly births where we're all identical twins? How did it work?
He kind of sighs in the way that a reptilian sort of humanoid can, and proceeds to explain at length the intricate mating rituals and like birthing procedures that are what create Dragonborn.
Excellent. Like I'm literally like I am writing. I got a book. This is what I'm like. Yes.
And everyone else at the table is like
extremely uncomfortable.
It's like hearing how giraffes mate. And
All
you're
right.
like, I don't know.
I'd like to keep talking to the dwarf if all possible, unless it is impossible to not hear all of this.
Well, I mean, you can tell the way the dragonborn speaks, right? He's very slow and methodical, so it's going to take some time.
Okay.
So
No,
yeah, I'm distracted. Yeah.
And not to cut in front of anyone else. I mean, if you guys want to talk to these guys, I just wanted to talk to this dwarf specifically about this Abathor business. But I do want to ask the dwarf specifically whether he knows of Abathor.
Of course, I know of Abathor.
Okay, and this town being primarily dwarven, I wonder, if there is still any connection to this long lost temple.
I don't think there's any cults of Abathor around here.
I mean, it's so old, of course. I mean, but
and then again, like it's not like there's any dwarves around here who are really that rich that they'd be venerating Abathor.
Of course.
And then he kind of spits when he says his name.
Okay.
No, we're pretty much all big fans of Moradin around here.
No, that's good. I just wanted to, just in case we come by through here, I want to see you guys again. But if you do come across any artifacts, I would be very cautious. That's all. And I will ensure that, the Church of Moradin is made aware of this old cult temple, just to make sure everybody is safe.
Which Church of Moradin would that be?
Well, I don't know. I'm hoping there's a temple in Icewind Dale, but I don't know. Actually, where is the closest temple?
You might find a shrine up there. I don't think there's any temples. I mean, maybe Citadel Adbar, Citadel Felbar, or even in Gontalgrim, but or maybe somewhere out in Ironmaster. But I don't think you're going to find any temples in Icewind Dale. Not that they care anyway.
I suppose. I don't know. I'm just trying to be cautious. Since we did have a bit of a interesting situation occur.
I mean, he didn't summon anything, did he?
No, nothing like that. No, there was a bit of a trap that we encountered by accident.
Well, that's Abathor for you.
Yeah, exactly.
The old prick job.
Yeah. Well, good. I mean, I'm sure you as prospectors know what you're doing. I just wanted to make sure that anything untoward in a religious fashion was, shall we say, contained.
No, I think I can show you just how reverent we are around here. And he grabs a shot glass and he goes, "To Moradin!" And then all the dwarves raise their shot glass and they all drink. And
I drink to him too.
Yeah, I'll join in on that.
And there's a couple of like raised eyebrows at the elfin one drinking to Moradin. And then, they all order another round. And then everyone's pretty jovial. Everyone's pretty happy. It's a lot lighter mood in here than it was last time. Awesome. Success around here is often shared, so everyone's happy to get drunk.
Cool.
Yeah. And stumble home.
Sounds like a good night. Does Bambi get what she needs to?
I mean, I guess it's a question for the DM. So I finished my I'm scribing, I'm asking questions.
And then the egg remnants are composted.
I mean, I've been hearing good things about this. It's difficult. Like when we were in the lab, we kind of wanted to do that, but there's also, spells about and the plague. It wasn't great. So
I would not recommend
doing it
trifling
inside
with magics on dragonborn eggs or dragon eggs in general.
Yeah, I remember there was an incident once. I was not involved somehow. But my father was quite unhappy about the whole thing. He never got that book back. None of them. That whole room was gone. It's good. I just have one more question. Like,
Wait,
why
wait,
would
Bambi, Bambi, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can figure this out. Now, can a dragonborn drink more than a gnome?
Oh God.
And
Lord, protect us.
I mean, we could give it a try. For science.
I think for
don't- I'm-
scientific reasons we should.
Sure. Science.
He's going to harvest your organs.
I
hope
mean,
you
they'll
know
be
that.
pickled then.
The Dragonborn explains that the alcohol that the dwarves make is actually not alcoholic enough because they burn so like their internal temperature is so high they burn it off rather quickly. And he says it's rarely worth the attempt.
That sounds like
Yeah.
a challenge, Bambi. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'll drink
No
you
more
under the
arguments.
table.
I just want to be very clear.
But if you are buying,
I mean, if he's buying, absolutely, I'll drink him under the table. Let's
the
go.
dragon. Are you talking about Marcus, or are you talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
the Dragonborn? Because the Dragonborn hardly has enough coin to drink here.
Oh no,
right
no,
now,
no.
anyway.
I'll buy him a drink, but I'm going to drink Marcus under the table though. Marcus looks like he's foolhardy.
I don't. Yeah. Why not? Why not? I'm down
That's right.
for a drink. What about you, Sen? You look like you could have a drink.
Sure, why not?
Excellent. How much does it cost?
I also want to try to eavesdrop on other conversations too. If I hear anything interesting or anything worth knowing.
I don't know if
then
you'll
let's get
find the
cleric
lives of dwarves particularly interesting who mine for a living and live in a northern
Gotcha.
settlement.
Fair.
There's definitely don't gossip the way humans do. There's not a lot of backbiting. There's a lot of oh yeah, I heard they're opening up another mine. Oh really? Yeah. You know how it is, and they get the equipment, and he just starts listing off equipment. Yeah, they're gonna get that up there, and
So I'll just drink. If there's nothing else
Yeah,
to do with
it's
that,
not-
then I'll just drink.
it's like listening to two guys who work in construction at the end of the day, just like, my back hurts, and the new guy, we were teasing him, blah blah. It's not the kind of the gossip that probably entertains a half elf.
Gotcha. What else?
Drinks are 2 copper each, by the way.
Oh yeah, sure.
So
I got some copper, so I will pay out.
and 10 copper is 1 silver.
Yes.
So 5 drinks to a silver.
Okay. I will pay for. I'll basically just get 2 drinks for everyone.
Huzzah!
Oh
Everyone-
no, I'm not. You don't need to buy it for me. I'm not going to be. I'm just going
Okay.
to watch this.
And it was, that's 4.
What's the worst that can happen?
I mean,
Ah, you asking me?
8 times
That's fair.
16 copper.
All right,
Yep, so,
if there's anything else.
uh,
All right, well, you passed the night apparently drinking, and eventually you all stumble, probably with the help of Darylith. Make your way back to one of the carts and tuck in, and hope you wake up early enough to set out in the morning. So I guess everybody but Darylith, give me a Constitution check.
oh no. Oh no, my constitution's fine. 19.
Now, this is not a saving throw. This is just a check.
Oh.
Yeah.
19.
15, 18.
It's 4, 12.
I think Sen's got a little bit of a hangover. He's probably not used to the impurities in
Dwarven
dwarven
brew.
ale, right? He's more of a elvish
wine.
fire wine.
So yeah, like
So yeah, none of you
yeah.
are poisoned or anything. It's just
No. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of start my day.
Wait.
Reading
Who
through.
won the drinking?
Well, you rolled 19.
I rolled 19.
I had
Well, it
18.
sounds like Bambi won then.
Blast.
But even against the Dragonborn?
Dragonborn wasn't really.
The Dragonborn
playing.
doesn't really drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just asking everyone to use their indoor voices today. Hands over the eyes.
We got a long rest though, right? That's what it counts.
Yeah,
as?
you can take a long rest. Nothing. Nobody murders you in your sleep or anything like that. Not tonight, anyway.
Yeah.
Good night, Wesley. I'll most likely kill you in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of start the day off, one, laughing because I won, and two, like just kind of reading through my book, kind of reading through everything that I've written down so far, just kind of like seeing what's going on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Caravan Master makes his way over. Are you fuckers ready to go yet, or what?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we are.
I'm sick of this shithole.
We could have left yesterday. I literally said so.
It's got a point.
I have nothing to say. I'm just preparing spells.
And he looks over to the Master of Wheels and he says, "Remind me not to hire any fucking gnomes next time for security."
Hey, she's our friend. Fuck off.
Hey guy, I got friends. This is awesome.
I'm gonna hop into a cart and just kind of lie down.
There's you're too far from from anywhere, large enough to get some Alka-Seltzer.
It's fine. I'll just drink water.
Well, there's plenty of that to be had with snow on the ground. And
But it's not good to eat.
you guys ready to set off?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's going to be tough getting through those hills.
Let's do it.
let's do it.
So you got to take these carts through these foothills
Okay.
to that Shrine of Abathor, and then through the mountain. Now, once you're in the mountain, it's not going to be such a big deal. But we're going to do like a little miniature skill challenge here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
It's gonna
boy.
be a puzzle. It's like a puzzle.
And we'll assume that the Caravan Master and them can do what they can do.
Solve his puzzle. His
But-
caravan puzzle.
The troll is
Can you
under-
solve the riddle of the caravan? What are you doing
What
here, old man? Get out of
is your
here. Oh,
favorite
sorry,
color?
wrong campaign. So you guys got to navigate through these foothills. So I'm gonna need a check to start, but you tell me how you want to do it and what skill you think you can use to get through the mountain.
Okay.
Survival.
Are we already back to where we left yesterday, or are we just going from the?
No, you gotta because this is not on road. You're taking carts off road, right?
Okay.
So we're trying to
So-
get back to the place that we
The
cleared.
shrine, so you can get through the mountain, right?
I have +3 survival and I'm proficient in it.
I'm also +3 survival.
Yeah, I have +4
So I can,
survival,
predict-
but I'm
I
not
can-
proficient.
I can predict the weather. I can guide group through frozen wastelands.
Uh,
Like so.
I should check the weather.
I guess I got a +1 survival. I've got a
the
+4
only one?
nature. I've got a +4 of nature. I'm not proficient in it, but I can do a nature.
Yeah, I have a +2 in nature, so you've got the
I
nature.
have a +3 in nature, but I'm not proficient in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I feel like those are the two big ones. It'd be nature and survival. I feel.
yeah.
Well, you could.
Or athletics, or I mean, if someone's good at animal handling, I guess this could be the day.
That's true.
Well,
I
that's
do have
where
a
your
plus.
nature roll would come.
I have a +4 in animal handling actually, but I'm not proficient. in it.
Finally, my time to shine. Animal handling. Go.
But we don't need to be proficient in something to roll it, right? We
Uh,
can just,
No, I just
no, it's just
ideally,
better.
you would be proficient
No.
in.
But what if you're just, innately good at nature? I don't know that me giving you a +6 history of them there hills is going to be helpful in this scenario. Although,
that is the point of the skill challenge, right? Is that
Mhm.
so? You guys are going to need. You're going to need 2 successes before 2 failures. That's a pretty simple.
Okay.
so then
challenge.
3 dice.
No.
Oh.
You need to succeed on basically 2 different skills. If you say you want to, you guys, well, let's use survival twice because we're really good at survival. It increases the DC.
Okay.
So if you want to start with survival, so attempt, because obviously, you're going to find you're going to use the tracks, right? You're going to track back the way you came.
Yeah.
So if you want to roll a survival check, roll a survival check.
Can I help him with that,
15
or is
plus
This is not gonna work like that.
3.
It's individual, I think.
Yeah, it's everyone's gonna
plus-
be helming something essentially.
So if I'm proficient, I get to roll twice, though, right?
No, you just roll your once and
Just once. Okay, so 18 total.
18. So 18 is going to succeed. So you've done this trek like 3 times at this point. So you know your way quite well, and you're able to navigate to your destination.
While
like-
hungover, mind you.
Yeah. Because keep in mind, you 4 are the only 4 people who know how to get to where you're going, right?
Hmm.
All right, what else we got? So that's 1 success.
I'm happy to do I can do a nature even though I'm not proficient in it. I got a +4
Go for it.
in nature. Yeah, okay.
Okay, but how is this helping? This is your turn to role play your knowledge for, aiding this skill challenge.
Right. Well, we have done this trek a bunch, but we haven't necessarily been looking. We've been looking at it sort of from the perspective of like.
How about the weather?
Yeah. How about the weather? Yeah, we've been looking at it from the perspective of like caravans getting there, but like, is the space safe for caravans? Like, we got tree situations happening. Got some weird, deer.
What's the tree situation?
Yes.
Huh.
A sentence I never thought I would ask. What's the tree situation
What's
like
your
down there?
spaghetti policy around here?
Or like,
Um,
is the snow gonna be a bigger hassle with these?
Yeah, is it
caravans?
Is there a
deep?
storm coming in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are the
Okay,
winds a
okay.
changing?
Yeah. Storms are
Stop
brewing,
peeing
Joni.
in the wind.
You've barely convinced me, so go ahead and roll.
We got there. That's
Which
the important
reference was it? What? Well, I got a natural 20, so
Oh, there you go.
that's a 24.
Finger in the mouth.
You guys look out, and there's, this is not quite. It's like hilly, sort of rocky, not quite tundra.
Okay.
Just because you're heading into the mountains, and you're like, tree situation, negative. We are good on trees. 0 trees, 0 tree issues around here.
Excellent.
I can
like-
report that we have 100% efficiency
On trees.
On the tree
on the
situation.
tree situation.
Oh, fuck.
Navigational shields are fully operational against any trees that we
Shut up,
might
Wesley.
find.
Sorry.
Now, no
Sorry, I'm
trees.
so sorry.
No trees means no birds. No birds means probably not too many predators other than mountain cats and things like that are
I have assessed that situation
nocturnal
too. It's
anyway,
fine.
so you're okay.
Yeah.
But the trees are fine, right?
The trees, 100%. You're 100% on trees.
Did I report this to the caravan master?
And he looks at you. Great. That's wonderful.
But
Hey,
Really-
he has to be impressed with the tree report.
what
I'm
about the
really
snow
impressed with
report?
your
Where's the
tree
snow?
report.
The snow and wind.
And he sees the entrance, and the thing goes, "Oh, look, we're here." I assume.
Listen, buddy, you didn't hit
And
a
we
tree on the
didn't
way
worry
here,
about a
did you?
single tree. Excellent. Excellent work.
How do they get firewood?
It's definitely brought in. Stuff like that's brought in.
My
Yeah,
face
you have to
hurts.
import. Also, they're miners. They might be using coal. A lot of coal, since you want to use charcoal or coal anyway when you're smithing. Okay, so that was easy. It would seem. No reason to worry at all. Everything went totally fine.
Good.
It's actually kind of warm today on the trail, which would be nice if there were any trees out, but there aren't. No precipitation, and skies look nice and clear. As you head into the tunnels, it is a tight fit, but
Single file, the carts do manage to squeeze in. Maybe the soft top ones, maybe some what do you call them? Tent tops or whatever have to be.
Oregon Trail ones?
Yeah, right. Maybe those are kind of taken down, but either way, everything fits, and there's no issues making your way through the mountain, and you make it to the other side of the rock fall and can continue on your way to Icewind Dale.
Fantastic. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, it's still another day and a half from here
right
to East Haven.
Okay.
And it takes longer to get the carts through. Obviously, there's a lot of,
squeezing.
Getting animals underground isn't always easy, right? These things are pulled by horses or oxen, and they tend to not like going underground.
I hope it's oxen for the Oregon Trail.
So that could have been your use of animal handling. But,
animal handling right there, yes.
I'm not going to tell you how to play the game. But as you come out, several hours later, it seems like the clouds have gathered. And the last bit of your journey is going to be a little more difficult than the previous bits of your journey in terms of weather.
Wait, isn't there like a storm cleric in here too?
You haven't seen her.
Oh, great. I was trying to stay away from her anyway, but...
Wait, yeah, where did she go?
She decided not to come because we pissed her off?
It's possible.
Oh, no.
Well, I asked the caravan master, what happened to that other cleric?
Oh, she's here.
Oh, really? I haven't seen her.
Yeah, she refuses to come out of her cart.
All right, well...
Why could that be?
We'll see how the weather goes, and then we'll see what happens. I just wanted to know. Thank you.
Wait, she's refusing to come out of her cart, and there's a storm brewing?
Possibly. We'll see.
Oh. Oh,
no. I was willing to wait to see what happens, but I guess that's not happening. All right. I'll back you.
Y'all can
I will
stop me.
follow in suit.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on someone who's shirking their duties to their god. Well, maybe not to their god, but taking it personally anyway. So, yeah, I'll follow you.
Yeah. Like, listen, I almost got killed by an orc. A diseased one at that. I mean, I was not close to death, but I felt it. And now this lady is going to come out here and tell me what to do?
Well, we don't know why she's staying in her cart, okay? So let's not jump to any conclusions.
To be fair, we were very rude to her, and she is probably throwing a temper tantrum, as she should. But
it's likely, but yes, anyway, well, let's just see.
I mean, you can stop me. I'm not a large creature.
No, I'm actually genuinely curious.
Okay.
I kind of want to see what happens. This is
fuck yeah. Then
interesting.
Everyone
Yep,
I-
right behind you.
Every step you take towards her cart, the wind
crap.
blows harder, and you can feel the ground beneath your feet getting colder through your boots and getting slipperier.
Oops.
Should we throw Banby closer?
Like her cart. So as you guys all get out, bring the carts out onto the 10 trail,
right,
and get everything situated. In a matter of minutes, a blizzard sweeps in and this is between mountains, keep in mind.
So unlikely.
So you can hardly see, and like you're walking towards, and you're probably 100 feet away from that cart, and by the time you're 50 feet away from yours, you can't see your cart, and you can't see that cart.
Yeah, that's not good.
This is some magic stuff.
Sorry, just a reminder. She was
she would have been
Umberlee, was it?
No.
No?
Oral.
Okay.
Umberlee is the sea goddess.
Okay.
Oral is the Frostmaiden.
Oh, that's so much better. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, no one's surprised by this, right?
Well, I don't know what her deal is, but yes, it does seem less
She's
surprising
a
now.
frigid person.
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't great.
I wonder if we can convince the caravan master to go and talk to her for us. Or at least find out why she's
I
pissy.
think he's gonna want us to talk to her at this point. But
I'm pretty sure he's going to say, "Why the fuck is there a goddamn blizzard?" So I'm gonna pull out. I got some rope. Do I have some rope? I have rope. I do have rope. I'm gonna pull it out so that way, like I don't lose you guys because I know I've read Little House on the Prairies. I know how this works.
Bambi's read Little House on the Prairie?
No,
Well,
but her player character has.
Oh, okay.
All of them.
All of her player characters?
Yes, me and my 5 friends who actually we've been rotating out. I haven't told you guys.
That's impressive that you can all do the same voice.
Acting.
Yeah, so I'm gonna reach behind me with I'm gonna hold on to my rope with one hand. I'm gonna kind of reach behind and hand the rope back to my friend. And just kind of want to reach it back so that we're at least all connected by the rope. Okay. So if we all go down, we all go down together.
like
right.
a giant.
We live together or die alone.
Yeah. That's how you do it in Blizzard.
We walk together or we slip alone.
Yeah. And I don't have shit that would help with this, I don't think, unless I could somehow tie the rope to a crossbow bolt and shoot the crossbow bolt in the general direction of this lady's sled. But I don't think that that's necessarily something that I can do.
I mean, it's not impossible to move right now. It's just that, the ground is getting slippery. It's getting difficult to see in front of you.
Well, but
you're still next to the caravan, right? Like everyone's still doing their jobs.
Yeah. Well, it's not like there's not like a sheer drop on either side of us, right? Like it's not like we're in danger of that.
No, like a typical road.
Okay.
It's mostly flat in the middle, and then it tapers off to the sides into a gully, so that rain and whatnot won't pool on the road. It'll pool off to the side to keep travel safe. And there's enough, for 2 carts to pass side by side. The road's probably almost 20 feet wide.
Okay. Well, are we still all on board to go see this lady?
Yeah.
Yep. I think we have to.
Okay. I will go. I can go first. Me and myself, unless there's someone bigger who wants to try and lead the way.
I mean, I'm some strategy behind it. No, I'm fine with you leading.
Okay, cool. I'm just start walking. I'm gonna go over.
Yep. I mean, you guys unless you want to run, you're not really risking slipping or anything like that. You guys can.
Yeah.
You can take your time.
Okay.
So you make your way to the lead cart. And pull back the canvas cover.
Uh-oh.
And she's just sitting there in the dark with like a shit-eating grin on her face. I knew you'd come.
Weird.
Ugh.
And why would you
let us in on the joke?
You guys think you're so special because you found a way through the mountain. But this caravan doesn't go anywhere unless I want it to.
So you're literally throwing a conniption because someone did a job to make your life easier?
I told you before, I get paid one way or the other.
I don't understand. Do you want me to go tell the caravan master this? What do you want from us?
I want you to appease my goddess.
Do it yourself. That's your job.
I must.
My actions please her plenty.
Why is she a 12-year-old boy?
Considering you're the one who pissed her off before, she shoots you a glance. Yeah, actually, Oral is like a finicky, bitchy goddess. She sucks. There's a reason people don't like Priestess of Oral or Oral.
So I'll keep this to myself for now. But yes.
I mean, how does she feel about human sacrifice? Because we can certainly arrange some sort of sacrifice for her if you'd like.
I mean, we already got rid of 2 guards by accident.
Yeah,
and these
but
two
I mean,
will
how?
harvest organs.
Yeah.
You want?
I mean, we
you
can
want some
also-
organs? We got some organs. Well, we
I'm
can
not
get
giving
more.
her our
we can get more. I
organs.
meant is where I was going with that.
Guys, I was trying to intimidate her.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Would you like to roll an intimidation? Oh, I'm sorry. That's not going to work. Human sacrifice? Absolutely up her alley.
Fantastic. This priestess is an elf, though, right?
No, she's a Goliath.
Oh.
Oh,
I have drastically
She's
underestimated
like
what
6'9".
I do want to find. Okay, well, no, I just want to ask her straight up. Like, what exactly are you suggesting to appease your goddess?
How do you feel about a game of chance?
No, let's not get ourselves into more trouble by giving her suggestions. Okay, I just want to know what she actually wants first.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry. I'm being a shit.
No. That's fine. It's fine. I mean,
that was mostly to us. You are correct. Yours is the correct approach.
no. I'm fine if the gnome is making these suggestions. I'm just trying to like actually find out from the.
So a drinking game would be out. Was what we're going with, right?
Marcus. Damn it.
Lady Frostkiss is a fan of wealth, appeasement, and suffering.
Oh, okay. And I literally will shoot her with my crossbow.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
oh dear.
That's a natural 20.
Okay,
Oh shit.
go ahead and roll damage.
This is the stupidest thing I've done. Oh no. Do I roll damage twice?
You roll your damage die twice and then
Thank you.
add your
Add the plus,
ability
yeah.
modifier. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's not inconceivable that you could kill her.
that's what.
She likes to.
That's
I just don't know how well that will go for the rest of the.
that's a 9 plus 4. That's a 13. I'm shooting at her arm.
9 plus 4. You roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You rolled. Okay, so
I rolled
13.
58.
Okay, so 13. Okay, I mean, yeah, like you shoot and it sticks in her arm. Actually, she's a Goliath. No, she hasn't gone yet. She can't react. Okay.
Oh dear.
I think she's just gonna look at you as she just grabs the bolt and slowly pulls it out of her arm, and she doesn't flinch or anything. Like she's inured to pain.
That's cool. And I'm like, what do you think? Is that enough appeasing? And that could be the end of my turn.
Is there anyone else who would like to attempt to appease the Frostmaiden?
I think I'm already enough on her bad side. If I were
I'm just making sure I've got my mace and my shield ready for whatever happens next. That's all I'm doing. I'm just waiting.
I too will be ready for an attack if I have to.
I want to apologize, guys.
To us or to her?
I was no to you guys.
Okay,
Me.
that's fair.
Hi, Laura. Hi, me. The person playing this game would like to apologize to you guys.
Well, I always
trying
wanted to
think
make
of
a
my
new character.
No, I just wanted to. I was trying to react the way that my character would, and this would be an impulsive, dumb thing she
Well,
would
my
do.
character would attack the extremely high level.
She's braggadocious and dumb. I mean, she's not dumb, but she's a
Okay.
double. Yep.
next week.
Can Sen, Marcus, and Banby make wisdom saves for me as she waves her hands in the air and releases magic upon you?
I
Ooh,
have
5.
I have advantage on wisdom saves against magic.
You do.
That is not a d20 though that I just
You
rolled.
should probably roll a d20.
I should probably roll a d20.
15?
Okay.
11.
With advantage, you rolled an 11.
Yup.
So Sen and Banby freeze in place. Not when I say freeze, I don't quite mean literally covered in ice, although there probably is some ice on them. But they seem to stop moving. And they cannot speak or walk or move their limbs.
But they don't look like they're ice, is what you're saying?
They're not like frozen over or anything. They are paralyzed, more or less, in the position that they're holding.
Huh.
And she says, would anyone else like to be a little, and she kind of, like looks at her fingernails, would anyone else like to be a little more reasonable?
I look over.
So it's just the two of us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, right?
I look over to Derelith and I'm like,
I don't see anything in this entire situation that has anything at all to do with reason. Your proposal doesn't make any sense. I ask you, priestess, what exactly would resolve this situation?
She says, I have altered the deal.
Pray that I don't alter it anymore.
And now, to continue on our way, your little merry band
Oh no.
will have to do something for my goddess.
What is it?
I don't care what it is,
Oh, good.
just that you do it. And until then, we'll be stuck here.
Do you mind letting the other two go so we can do this?
Do you swear to keep them from attacking me again?
Well, I'll do my best to prevent that from happening, but
There's only so much
highly
you can
doubt.
do with the gnome.
Yes, I think there's not much I can do to control them, but I am interested to deal in whatever will appease your goddess. So you have my word that I will attempt to fulfill this bargain. If you could give us a little more information.
She looks at she looks at Marcus and says, well, your best is all that we can ask for.
Thanks, Karen.
He looks like an Olympic bodybuilder.
Karen's come in all shapes and sizes.
Right.
Yeah, Karen is a state of mind.
Yeah. Karen is a way of life.
Yes. Karen's for good or Karen's for evil. Those are the only two Karens there are.
Well, a couple of ways you could make the cold goddess less upset. There's some fun things you can do. Every year, someone has to pledge themselves to oral. That's one thing you could do.
Mm-hmm.
You could run naked all night through the snow and the storm. And if you survive, that would please her. You could go into the mountain and pick a special flower. Or, and I doubt this will work for you, she likes monetary rewards as well.
So you're going to let these two go?
She goes, I'm sure it'll wear off soon enough. You guys want to make saves? Because you can actually save every turn.
Sure. Is a wisdom save as well?
It's the exact same save.
Okay.
Oh, natural 20.
So there you go.
That was an 8.
You still have advantage.
Yep, that was the advantage.
Can they hear during this whole process?
Oh, yeah.
or not?
Yeah, they can hear. Yeah. They're just paralyzed.
I mean, you can
The
carry me
spell-
with you guys. It's
The
fine.
spell only
it might
holds
just
the
be that.
weak-willed anyway.
Oh, snap.
All right, I'm picking her up and we're leaving. Like
Thank
that's
you
it.
very Thank you.
All
Gotta
right.
go. Gotta
I don't have anything to say about this priestess. We're just gonna go and we'll discuss this elsewhere. Okay. So let's go.
I give her a thumbs up as I leave. A very sarcastic thumbs up.
You give her a middle finger. And then switch it to a thumbs up real quick.
Turns
Are
out
we away?
Oral, real bitch.
Yes.
Who knew?
Oral's not the only one.
I had some sense of that, but yes. Yeah, so I just want to get out of earshot and then we can figure this out. Is that cool with you guys? Unless Zen wants to attack her as well.
Oh,
Which I wouldn't
slash her
blame you.
tires.
Sen's carrying me away. It's nice of him.
A week and a couple spokes.
Just remove the hubcap. It's fine.
Robin Hood Disney style.
Exactly.
I don't know. What do you guys think? No, well, I wait until Danby's thought out, and then.
Yeah. Do I just keep rolling until it?
It fades after a minute.
Thank you so much.
A minute. Oh my god.
Yeah.
A minute of being a friend. Just like.
I mean, it's guaranteed to fade after a minute. She could save before then, but.
Do one more roll, guys. Nope, I got a 2. I guess I'll wait.
Weak-willed.
Did that just come on the wind?
Yeah. Only to Banby's ears.
It's fine. I still got her. I plugged her. That's fine. I got a good word in. It's fine.
Pretty good, actually. Yeah, I can't disagree.
So what were those 4 options? It was flower, running naked, money.
Running naked all night.
Money or declaring for oral, which I would not recommend, as we see how fickle this representative of.
I mean, do you become a bitch because you?
Flower.
I don't want to know, frankly. Let's not consider that one.
I think her clergy attracts a certain kind of person.
Yes. I also personally, and this is maybe just me, I don't think we should give any money to this church. But
so
I'm open to.
No.
Well, exactly. But
yeah, so flower or naked?
Flower.
Flower.
Okay, great. I'm not telling the caravan master. You guys can tell the caravan master. I'm done with that guy. Also, I feel like he'll try and kill me if he finds out that I did this.
That's fine. Actually, I do want to talk to the caravan master this time before we take off again. Because there's no way.
Anywhere, right? It's not like they can even go anywhere.
Well, I want to tell him to stop because this isn't gonna. And plus, he knows she's not a very good person either, so it's fine. So yeah, before we leave, then I would like to go find the caravan master and tell him to stop the caravan right away.
So you tell him that, don't take it anywhere. How the fuck do you expect me to take it anywhere in this?
Yeah, well, this is our friend Priestess's doing. As you had explained to me yesterday, or was it the day before, that she's quite a fickle goddess and priestess, and apparently she's not too happy. So this is actually all her doing. But my friends and I are going to try to solve that. But until then, unfortunately, yes, there's nothing we can do. The caravan will have to stop. We're going to go on a quest for her, and hopefully that will appease her and her goddess.
I'm going to interject in here. I'm going to be like, yeah, we don't know why she's upset, but we think we know who. And I sort of nodded to him, and I'd be like,
I'm not here. I'm not looking. I don't know anything. Fine.
I was pointing to the caravan master, making him feel like it was his fault.
I was worried when I hired her. Cost me a small fortune.
Well,
we'll
could
try.
have went to somewhere better.
We'll try to resolve this as quickly as possible for you, caravan master.
Hey, caravan master, you think you can send some guys with us to help? Can you spare any?
No, I don't think I can. He looks around and he goes, just straight out of volunteers.
Well, what good are you?
This question of flower, just as an aside, like player meta. Do we have any idea where we would find it? I guess we have to go back and ask her, right? Like, there's not enough information right now, or did she explain it to us?
You could
trying to remember.
I
if
have,
you knew
I have,
something like that.
I have a religion and +5 and Arcana +5 would.
And I've got a history. I got a +6 on a history.
So it would be something like that would be common knowledge then, or sorry, academic knowledge.
I think there's definitely like anybody from the north
Right.
is gonna know
Yeah.
about winter flowers
Okay.
and how rare they are and why that would appease why that would be like something you would pick for a snow goddess, right? Just like
Sure.
why you would pick like mistletoe for a spring god or something like that. It's just that's their thing, that's just like you can like Ontario's flower is red the trillium, right? Like if you're from there, you're gonna know that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So would a religion check for this, would that work because it's like a religion based thing up here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna ask the caravan master himself.
Oh, yeah,
and he's
dude.
been through this territory too.
Sure.
I'll just ask him. So she wants us to get a flower, and
She wants you to pick a fucking flower in this.
well, yes. Is there anybody in the caravan who would know about flowers in this territory?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
All right. Well, too bad. So I guess it's rolling now. I don't know who else. Like, do we know of anybody else in the caravan who would have knowledge of this area?
I mean, you guys stuck mostly to yourselves.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How long would it take for us to go back through the caves, because we're right at the caves, all the way back to town again?
like 5 hours.
Oh God. There's no easy way to do this.
Which one of us has not pissed off this priest?
I guess technically I haven't.
Do you want to go
Maybe
back
you.
and ask her? I feel like I may have not helped with the thumbs up as I left.
All right, how about we both go just to
Okay, I can do
cover our bases? Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let you ask her this time.
that. Yeah. So. Yeah. We'll get you that flower, but we don't know which one would it. What would it be? Which one is it? Where? Let us know.
She says she wants a white rose.
Just a.
Okay.
Is it a specific white rose or is it just a white rose?
White rose. She's just like, whatever. If you can find a white rose.
Are you satisfied with that answer?
Can you give us, a little bit of a direction to go or place that there might be one of these roses?
No.
Very well then.
They anywhere where roses would grow, bushes and things like that. You're in the mountains, so you can. Does it feel like she's trying to get you to do something futile?
It does, yes,
Yeah,
of course.
sort of.
Yeah.
I want to know if there's actually white roses up here, or if we're just gonna be wandering around.
Yeah, she just wants the money really at this point. It's the only surefire way.
Well, why don't we go back to the group and we'll let them know.
Sure.
Yeah.
I thumbs up as I leave again.
I don't know if that gesture means the
Yeah,
same thing
I was
on
gonna
Faerun
say.
as it does here.
That could be making things a
desperately
lot
hope
worse.
It doesn't. Before we do that, does anyone can we huddle up and kind of do like a quick
Yep.
spell exchange here? Because
Yep.
does anyone I've got I know there's some cantrips that we could potentially use.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I don't have prestidigitation or whatever.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation, yeah.
Yeah, I don't either. I have mending. I've got some other stuff, but I don't have anything specifically that does that. But I wonder if someone else in the caravan does.
Yeah, we should probably go through the caravan.
Just really quickly. Yeah.
Well, okay, here's what.
Oh no! Wait, I'm quiet. Sorry. Thank you.
You're looking for other magic users in the caravan?
Yeah, or like someone who maybe has like a little bit.
Or might teach us a little.
Yeah.
Here's another thing too I want to do if we're going to go through the caravan. Since we didn't really talk to anybody, I think what we'll do is we'll present it in the most diplomatic fashion and just say that the priestess has told us that the god Oriel requires that we find this rose before we can pass, right? Not going to blame anybody, right? Just to say that's a requirement. So if anybody knows anything about white roses, and go through that way, and just put it in those terms, just to try to learn more about people in the caravan as we go through. I don't know.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to see if we're lucky.
Yes, it sounds better than anything I would have done.
Yeah. Don't shoot the caravan, please.
Hey, the caravan didn't threaten me. She said you wanted pain. I did what she wanted. She wasn't happy.
It is true. It was very
I
accurate.
gave her exactly what she wanted, and she's still unhappy. I don't understand. What do women want?
Who
All right,
knows?
so who wants to helm a persuasion check then?
Okay, hang on.
As you try and convince,
I only got a +1.
like you're essentially doing like diplomacy, right? You're trying to use your good graces.
Yeah.
Amongst
My
these people
persuasion is +2.
Anyone better?
to foster friendships, acting in good faith, make cordial requests, or exhibit proper etiquette.
I've got a +0, so I think I will stand over there.
At least it's only 0. Do I have the highest one?
Probably.
Okay. All right. What do I need to roll and how many times?
Just the one?
Just the one.
Just
All
a general, pardon me. Just a
Generous.
general roll to see if anyone
Sure.
is susceptible to your charms.
17 + 2, so 19.
Oh my gosh. In 3.5, this was called gather information.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, there's a couple of folks on the caravan who are from Icewind Dale.
Oh, excellent. Mm.
And they go, winter rose. Well, yeah, I get, like, we're not actually in winter yet. It's still late fall, but they would start blooming around now. But they don't grow in the mountains. They don't, like the likelihood of them growing out here would be astronomical, but not impossible. But the dangers of going into the mountains are in this weather. I mean, she's asking for someone to die. It's surely suicide to go out into the mountains. There could be frost giants out. Who knows?
Awesome frost giant. Yes. Well, Oro is an angry god, as we all know. So
when you say the name of that priest or that goddess, they kind of like shiver.
Yeah.
They're definitely I wouldn't say venerate's a strong word, but they definitely pay deference, the deference that they have to Oral.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I thank them and I ask, well, it may be astronomical, but it might be our only way. So is there a direction that you can point us in?
I mean, there's mountains to the left, there's mountains to the right.
Okay. All right. Well,
and there's a path in front of us and a path that's blocked behind us. So I knew I shouldn't have come on this caravan.
So say we all. I don't know. Do you guys have any other questions you want to ask? I guess
Maybe if one of them wants to come with us, one of those flower people, they might know better than us. Go persuasion, Egoy.
You flower people. They're just humans.
Yeah.
No, nobody wants to go with you guys. They know what happens.
That's what I figured.
Our chances are better here than with you folks.
All right. Well, I guess that's all we can do. I mean,
can we take? Do you think we should grab some provisions from this caravan in case, just because it is wintry even more? Do you think they?
Is Is there anything we can grab?
I mean, you guys have like winter clothes and food and all that. I mean, it's the same stuff you had before when you went out.
Yeah, but
Right.
can we grab like a tent or anything? Like, I don't know, just something
Yeah.
just in case we get stuck longer than the rest of the day.
Yeah, you can probably grab, I guess, 4 individual size tents.
Yeah.
Or
One half
big
size
tent
one
that
for
we can all
Bambi?
hang out with.
You want a 4-person tent?
Do you guys?
That's a
want
lot to
one
carry
person?
then,
I don't know
though.
if you
Oh,
had
yeah,
any
I guess-
4-person tents.
I guess an individual would be better.
Yeah. That's typically what people have is individual tents.
I just thought it would be a fun sleepover.
I mean, it's not much more than like, a canvas sheet
Yeah.
with a couple of sticks that you put together to
Right.
and hope you don't fly away in it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. Does anyone else have any other ideas before we just walk out?
I think that's probably the best
Yeah.
course of action. Now, do we go left or right?
Yeah, much depends on this.
Oh, great.
Anyone got a
Can we
two-sided
use-
coin?
Can we do a survival or nature roll on this to sort of try to determine what will be a better direction to go for roses?
I think the mountain to the west is not as tall.
Okay.
I think that's I mean, you guys are like, you want to venture out, like climb up into the mountains, more or less.
I guess.
It-
Seems
That sounds like the only way we can do.
Mhm.
Does one look more green than the other one? Like, does one
No,
have more
they're white.
vegetation?
In fact, you can hardly see 50 feet in front of you, so you have to watch. Like, you can't even see more than the base.
All right. Well, I guess we'll take the one that's less crazy.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Should we not take the bigger one?
No risk, no reward.
That's what I was
True.
going with.
But at the same time, the rolls just to even traverse it are going to be much worse. So,
And why would a flower grow that high, I guess?
well, no, I'm not using any logic for a winter rose. I mean, that's got nothing to do with it. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you think it is going to be, I mean, according to destiny.
Would a nature roll be like? Could we figure out where it would be more likely to?
Yeah, you can attempt to.
Right, Bambi? Because you got the best nature.
Yeah, I got nature. I could do some naturing.
Where
Yep.
do you think something could grow in the mountains?
Probably inside.
Inside the mountain with no sunlight.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah. No. I would guess.
Inside the legendary mountain where light hasn't touched for 1,000 years,
There's
a
one
single
rose.
white rose grows.
It blooms. I don't know. It's like
And
probably.
when its last petal falls, that man, that young prince will remain a beast forever.
Hey. Yeah. My. I guess. Yeah. I could do a roll for some naturing.
Yeah, you can roll it
We-
in a nature.
That's a 15
Total?
total.
Well, between mountains, they have these things called valleys.
Mm.
And you think, well, that's probably your best bet because they tend to be sheltered, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you look on the map, there are sort of spots between the mountains. Not like the trail here, but there are like gullies between parts of the mountains.
Hmm.
Yeah, I agree with
let's
that.
do
That
that.
sounds good. Yeah, it'd be more protected, and yeah. So yeah, let's try to find locations like that. That sounds great.
Okay, so you prepare yourselves to trek into the mountain in the probably the worst blizzard any of you have ever experienced.
No doubt.
So who's leading this excursion?
I
What do
have
you
high
think?
survival, so should I?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I kind of think so.
What's your survival?
It's 3,
Yeah, mine's plus
I
3.
have, oh, sorry, +3, but I'm proficient.
but proficient.
I am. as
I
well.
actually have a +4, but I'm not proficient. Is there any way I can assist in his rolls, or
Yeah,
like,
you can try and help.
Alright.
Yeah. Would it be better if, because I'm proficient, +3, that I would?
Oh, no, he's also proficient.
Okay. I was
Plus 3. Actually, well, yeah, no. So actually, who can provide the best help? Like,
Well, you should ideally have the person with the highest modifier roll, and then someone else help that person, so you can, game the system essentially.
okay, but the proficiency doesn't matter in this case. Like, it won't actually help. Like, if the person has it.
I mean, you're trying to get through. This is. How do I explain this best?
You rolled a 12 and a 19, so you may not have to explain it.
Okay.
There's times when proficiency matters.
Okay.
Like, hey, I have a really high intelligence, but I'm not trained in Arcana. Would I be able to remember this obscure bit of lore? Probably, almost certainly not. Hey, I need to climb up a mountain. I'm really good at climbing.
Yeah.
But I'm not necessarily great at, tracking.
Right.
Well, in this case, you're just trying to make your way.
Okay.
Right. You're just trying to do your best to find a safe space. Like you could think of it almost like in some case, like luck could be a big part of this too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you just happen to pick the right areas.
Okay.
So,
all right.
yeah,
Well, I mean,
being trained in survival is like knowing how to track. I think that's a more important part of it. But just if someone has a higher modifier, you could definitely go with them right now because you guys are just like brute forcing.
Right.
Because it's not like you guys have all the best gear for this or anything, right?
Yeah,
You don't have
Sen
snowshoes.
already rolled, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And pretty. Would you see 19 total, right?
19.
Yeah. So you guys aren't frostbitten yet or anything. And you make your way up the side of the mountain. Probably like 100, 200 feet to get into one of these gullies, and you can see the snow piling up in it.
Oh.
Are we still? Can we reattach one another with rope?
You guys want to be tied together with rope, like cliffhanger style?
You know it.
Yep, done.
Okay.
Can we make our way across still, or is it too deep?
It's definitely going to be. It's piling up. It's not insane yet, but it's going to be definitely tough for Banby being so small.
Little.
Like you
throw around my shoulder.
We would call this difficult terrain. So that would make that would have your movement, and since she's a little bit slower than everyone else, but yeah, if you want to pick her up and carry her like a child, yeah, I believe you have the strength for that. She's not.
Yeah.
She's not terribly heavy.
My strength is 14.
Yeah, so you can carry quite a bit of weight. It's going to be tiring, right?
Gotcha.
Is carrying the extra because you're already carrying probably 50, 60 pounds of gear between your food and your tent and your equipment, right?
Can I
your
help carry her? Like take her legs and he takes the arms?
I don't know if that's the most efficient way
like
to
a
proceed.
Roast.
Put her on first. My strength is 16, so.
Well, Sen actually is a little bit faster than everyone else. So that he probably makes up for it with that. Let's see here. Let me get my. Okay. I would like. I mean, you guys are out looking, right? Like you're actively perceiving. So I would like you all to make perception checks.
Yeah. 12.
A 6?
Wait. Yeah.
Perception.
Yeah.
Perception.
18.
Ooh, that's
21.
Good. 21?
Nice.
Sen always with the keen eyes.
Yeah.
It's those
elven eyes.
It's the elf half.
I try.
So as you guys climb up the side of this mountain, and it's tough going, you're sweating. Your extremities are getting cold, but not frostbitten yet. You see below you. Well, Sen actually, the rest of you don't notice this. Sen notices a large creature kind of stalking around the caravan. Ooh. And it's so hard to see. You just barely perceive it. It's like it's white on white, right? The snow, like the ground is white gray. There's snow blowing, obscuring your vision, and you just see this massive form. It's like the probably only thing you do see is like two little horns on the side of its head. As it.
How can I convey that to the team?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
That's what I'm wondering.
Is it just so now that we all see it now? Like,
he can point it out to you, but it probably takes
Okay.
you a bit to.
all right.
It's not. It's like those pictures where you have to like go cross-eyed to see the thing.
Wow. Okay.
Like it, it's like trying to see, or like when you were trying to watch like pay-per-view when you were like 10 on cable, and you're like, is that a boob? Is that I don't. I can't see. It just looks like snow. I don't.
Could I do like some sort of history or nature roll to like kind of go into my own knowledge of what these things could be? What this could be?
I think nature.
Nature? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 19 total.
So the kind of creatures that live out here, like there's these really big wolves that they call winter wolves. There are like obviously polar bears are an issue. Yetis.
Yetis.
If that's a real thing.
Or maybe it's that gut priestess just
large
outside.
white tigers. There's lots of things, lots of different kinds of predators that hunt out in the frozen north.
But it's
And
got
are we
horns.
on the wall, sorry, or we're just kind of like
You're in the process of making your way up the mountain.
okay.
Right.
So
You're
how far away from that creature-ish?
you're probably at like that 50-foot limit
Okay.
because you really can't see. Like you can barely make out the caravan at this point on the side of the road.
Well, we have to kind of go back then in
Yeah.
that case, and there's not much we can do at this range. They're not even going to really hear us anyway. So
I can shoot. I mean, technically, I can shoot it.
Yeah, I could cast catapult. If we got a rock that we can grab.
There are rocks here.
A rock
They're
between
But
Really?
no trees.
There are definitely
no
rocks that
trees.
you could just literally pick up, like gravel. You could pick up off the side of the
Mhm.
mountain.
So we're able to track this creature? Is that what we're saying?
I
Well,
mean, to actually track it would require a survival check. Do you mean like visually track it as like
Yeah.
watch where it is?
yeah.
If Sen points it out, yeah, but it's actually being pretty sneaky, and it is
All right.
hard to.
yeah, we got to get closer.
Yeah.
We're going to miss a lot of the hits. We try to shoot it from here.
Maybe we should try and I don't know. Can we roll
Yeah.
like survival to track it? Or something? Would that be survival?
If it like was fleeing, to track it would be a survival check. Yes.
I think we should just try to descend just so we get at least a little closer and then sort of figure out whether, because if we can all see it, then we can all do stuff. But if only Sun can see it, it's no good.
Yeah, let's go down.
Well, friends, I have Featherfall, and I can cast it on one reaction which you take when a creature or a creature within 60 feet of you falls. Choose up to 5 falling creatures within range, and your descent slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends.
Okay,
And we
except
take no
that it's really windy though, so we got to make sure we do it at the right time too.
Yeah. Well, we also take no falling damage, and we land on our feet.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So let's jump.
Let's do it.
So you guys are gonna like are you gonna jump down like on top of this thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, sorry, I will. Other people can make different choices.
Let me just click this run encounter button.
I will. I will follow her. Her lead. Yeah.
We're all
Alright.
tied
Jump
to each
on
other.
Yeah, we're all tied to each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah,
I was
we're all-
gonna
you
guys
remind you
descend-
after she jumped.
I mean,
descend-
we're holding.
You
I will
descend at a
cast.
rate of 10 feet per second, which is 60 feet per round. But you land gently enough, almost as if you just came down, as if you were an expert paratrooper and you just
Wow.
landed. But you are all tied to each other.
Right.
Were
And
we
now I
tied
need
or were
you-
we just holding?
No,
No,
we had the
we
rope.
tied.
Right.
We were tied. We tied it. Right.
And now I need you to roll initiative.
Okay.
because what you're doing is not stealthy.
I mean, true.
So when you land, it is aware of you. So you guys will now have to roll to see who goes.
22.
Okay.
22. Fucking hell.
I'm at 20.
17.
17. And Sen?
9.
9.
Oh wait, no, 11. Sorry.
Okay, cool. So how do I lie about its initiative? How do I? All right.
natural
So you
20.
guys land, and Marcus apparently is poised to strike. Despite being tied to everyone else.
So
because you guys are tied together, I'm gonna say you can't move outside of 10 feet from each other.
Okay.
And how did you tie yourselves to each other? Arms,
gonna figure that
legs, torso,
I thought
I
we
was
did waist.
thinking waist.
Yeah.
waist? Okay. All right. So no real disadvantage there.
How far away are we from the creature?
Oh, you land like right on top of it, basically.
Okay, fair. Cool.
Yeah.
I will we're attacking this thing, right? We're going straight up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Then
Whatever.
I will what is that thing I can do?
I don't know. Are you talking about your
My fire. I'm gonna fire my sword.
your right?
Yeah, my
Your
right.
crimson right?
I'm gonna imbue my sword with fire. 1d4.
Is that sharing or no? Can you guys see that?
Yes, it is.
What?
It's a Yeti.
Where? What? Where?
What? No, I don't.
No. I only have Zoom.
What?
Oh.
What is it sharing on?
Ah.
Oh,
Right.
okay. All right.
That.
It's a.
Yikes.
Look at the furry pants on him.
Well, I'm gonna set my sword on fire.
Mhm.
And what is that? A D4 to see how much I take damage?
Where's my Yeti? There it is.
Shit.
So your sword ignites with crimson fire.
I take 2 damage for that. Wait, that's what I do?
Okay.
Yeah. So I have 2 damage from that. And then I will hit him with my sword. 1.
Well, you will try.
I will try. Boy,
I feel like my music stopped.
I
It's got super quiet.
did I just roll a D20, right?
Yes, you roll a d20.
Do I add anything to it, or is it just a 14? Oh wait, 14 plus 5, 19.
19 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay.
I think you hit the moon with that one as well, which is super far away. So well done.
Need to find a D8.
Eric, you didn't come prepared with your dice. Come on.
No, they're all in a pile. They're just not organized. Okay. And then I need a D4. So 6 plus 5, 11 plus 2, 13. 13 fire.
13 fire damage. I don't know if you know this, but you're about to. It freaks out because you hit it with fire.
I saw
Um,
that.
It gives like a baleful, like frightful yell, like, and it's gonna react and it's gonna lash out at you. Actually, I'm gonna use this ability. It looks at you in the eyes,
Oh.
and its eyes are these blue orbs, and they like flash almost supernaturally. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
9 plus 12.
12?
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
Damn it.
You are paralyzed with fear from its chilling gaze.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. You're not immune to cold damage, right? You're not. I'm just.
Oh, okay.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn, which is actually now because you can't do anything else.
Okay.
So
16.
okay. So for the insignificant part of your turn, you freeze with fear, and then you go, "Oh no, I'm good." As it turns out, I'm okay. Yeah.
I find the beauty in his eyes.
Yeah. Because you couldn't really do much else anyway, right?
No.
I
can't
Derelith
move anywhere, right?
Okay.
Well, you can't. Not really. No, you guys have tied yourselves to each other. So,
How much of an action would it take to untie myself? Is that my whole action?
Technically, it would be your free interact with an object for a turn. You get one of those, like picking up a weapon or pulling out a shield. So technically, you can do one of those for free.
Okay. Well, I want to kind of do that first.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I want to untie, but can I also shout at the same time, to the caravan to
Talking's
say,
free.
Okay. All right. So so I just shout, Yeti, there's a Yeti, just to warn the caravan. Obviously, they probably heard the creature
I can't promise you that your voice doesn't get lost in the wind.
Sure. But I try anyway.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna fire the biggest thing I've got. I'll just shoot a guiding bolt at it then.
Would they not have heard the roar when I set it on fire?
They might have.
Hopefully they did, but at least they know what it is.
I mean, you didn't set it on fire. You just hit it with fire.
But it's fur.
There's a bit of a difference.
Just saying.
It's not actively on fire. It is singed, though. You do smell burning hair. I hope you're happy.
I am.
All right, so you unleash a guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Of pure radiant energy.
Yeah.
So that's an attack roll from you.
Attack, yep.
Spell attack roll. So that would be wisdom plus your proficiency bonus.
25.
What the fuck, you guys?
Well, I rolled a 19. I have a plus 6 on it, so.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
All right, nice.
Absolutely.
I only have 1d6, but it does 46, so just bear with me. 3.
I should have done a couple of these things.
Oh, I got a 1, so that's total of 4. Plus 6, so total of 10, and then one more roll. Oh, roll a 1. So total of 11.
11 radiant damage. Just rocks it and wreathes it in these. What color do you want the
radiant damage?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. Let's make it red.
Okay. So it's sheathed in this red glowy aura, almost like a friend or foe system.
Nice.
You've got VATS on it right now.
Nice.
So the next person who attacks it with an attack roll will have advantage. And that hurt it pretty bad, actually. That was pretty good.
Oh, cool.
It didn't seem to like that. And it looks at the sort of flaming ethereal fire, and it doesn't seem as definitely doesn't like it, but it's not petrified in the way that the actual flames.
Yeah, it's not real fire.
And it's gonna react from that by taking a swing at Marcus, who's next to him.
God damn it.
But it is disadvantage anyway. What's its attack? Claw. Well, I'm pretty sure an 11 misses. So it takes its massive paw and claws, and you just bring your shield up, and it just rakes down your shield. Do you have anything else?
No, I think that's all I can do. So I untied, I shouted. Yep. Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Okay. Bandy.
I am going to untie as well. Who's left tied? Sen and Marcus?
Sen and Marcus, yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna untie as well. And I'm going to look behind me. Is there a rock?
Yeah, there's totally rocks around.
Fantastic. I'm gonna go over to the rock, far enough away from the Yeti. I'm gonna say at least 20 feet if I can.
Okay, sure.
And grab a rock, and I'm gonna do a catapult.
You're gonna hurl it like a Jedi.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
And he's got to do a dexterity 14.
Dexterity saving throw, DC 14. Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 20.
Christ on a cracker.
Here,
I believe. No, I believe
you can't see it because
You
the
can't
thing.
see anything.
There it is.
Oh, there it
There it
is.
is.
It's this disembodied 20.
Yeah.
just laughing at me. On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. Well,
So it
that
just
was,
keeps going.
Yeah, I mean, no, it does hit him. Nothing happens. Nothing happens to it.
No, I thought if it actually dodges out of the way.
If an object would just strike a creature, the creature must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving.
On a failed save. So it passed, so the object keeps going.
Oh.
So can you roll me a D6?
Oh, no.
Poor Caravan.
5?
5's okay.
Okay.
5's okay.
Oh, thanks.
You don't hear a scream or anything. You don't hear a thud. It just kind of, the rock just flies out and the Yeti goes, and it flies, whizzes by its head, and you just see it disappear into the snowy, the squall.
Squall.
Yes,
Nice.
the snow squall. Do you got anything else that you want to attempt?
Can I do I want to see if what do we know about Yetis? Yetis are resistant to cold damage. They are vulnerable to fire.
Yeah, the fire is the only thing I know so far.
Okay. And it's moderately dexterous. This is the Yeti that's quick on his feet.
It's more dexterous than the average human.
Oh no.
Just slightly above average.
And he's a big boy. So
he's very big. He's large.
He's a large boy.
Yeah, he's like the size of a bear or an ape, right?
And
like a silverback.
Yeah, and I am out of spell slots. Oh no. It's fine. They were well spent.
Yes.
Nothing. I will also shout for the priestess specifically.
Okay.
And say something along the lines of the time has come for us all to prove ourselves to Oral.
Okay. Oh, sure.
I don't care. I will not declare for Oral, but if she wants us to prove something, we can do a prove. Okay, that's what I did. I'm done.
Okay. Next we have Sen.
Can I untie myself?
Yeah.
God damn it.
It's okay. You just got a rope hanging off of you now. That's all.
Yeah.
Which might be hilarious, in the next scene, but we'll see.
And then can I shoot with my in range for longbow or?
Oh, yeah. You're definitely within range.
Okay.
The real question is it within range of you when you use it?
True.
Yeah.
6 plus 8.
14?
14.
14 barely hits.
I'll take it.
All it's got to protect it is a thick hide.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. D&D Beyond, it's never been easier. Just hit 9 and then click another button and we're good. Is there anything else you'd like to attempt? So you shoot it. Shoot it like Legolas shot that cave troll. Just.
No, I won't use my action surge yet, so that's it.
Okay. That means the Yeti's next. Seeing as there's this rope attached to Marcus Wren and only Marcus Wren,
No.
God damn it.
No.
the Yeti's going to grab both ends of the rope
Oh no.
and he's going to try and swing you around. So why don't you make me an athletics or acrobatics check to see if you can essentially like a grapple. Let's see if you can resist.
16 plus 4, 20.
Oh my god. Well, I guess that fire and those arrow, like you must have hit like a funny bone or something with that arrow. I rolled a 3 on the die.
You're welcome.
So he can't seem to get the leverage he needs to swing you around. So he seems to give up on that, and he just kind of pulls you closer and rakes at you with one of his claws on his massive hands. God damn it. Does 12 hit you? I have to use stronger monsters because I can't roll for these ones. At all.
I don't know. The last couple were pretty good. I think we're. We just got the drop on this one too.
He's gonna, you know what? He's gonna use his chilling gaze again.
Oh dear.
God damn it.
And I need you to make another Constitution saving throw as it does his eyes ignite blue
Constitution.
as it
14.
swings around rapidly
14.
and tries to paralyze you. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, 11 plus 3, 14.
Oh, 14. God.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Nice.
You're fine. You resist its.
I didn't think it was.
Whee!
Boo.
This is very good.
Dang it.
I was going to get new dice, but I think I'm fine with these.
It is pretty wounded. I think it's gonna, because it hasn't moved yet. I think it's gonna try and climb up. So you can make an attack of opportunity as it tries to get away from you.
Oh, I will. Wait, can I untie first?
No,
Damn it.
It's a
you can only do that
reaction.
on your turn.
Okay. I will attack.
This is a free swipe.
Yeah, I will
Yes.
swipe. I will swipe at him.
All right, roll an attack roll.
Is his sword still on fire?
Yep, till
Nice.
the end.
It'll stay on fire until he rests.
14
Good lord.
plus 5.
Yeah.
That's a
19.
pretty cool power.
19 hits.
Oh, that's a good roll.
Yikes.
D8.
Yeti meat.
4 plus 5. 9
Sorry,
plus
just
3.
thoughts.
12. 12 fire damage.
Oh my gosh.
Oof. Oof.
Just give me a second to roll some dice here.
Oh boy. I mean, we've got it down. We'll just have to see. If it's still alive, I'm going to use another spell on it. Like, it's a waste, but I'm not letting this thing go.
I still get the attack of next, don't I?
Well, he's climbing up the wall though, so I don't know if you'll be able to reach him.
It still gets to keep moving.
Wait, doesn't it stop if you hit him?
No, that's a special feat.
Oh, it's good to know.
Yeah, so it climbs up
Ah,
40
still alive.
feet. 40 feet. It's pretty quick. It
Shoot.
seems, it's almost as if it's proficient and a natural and able climber.
Proficiency, eh?
It's not just proficient. It literally has a climb speed,
Oh wow.
and it scrambles up the side of the mountain
All right.
as its fur starts sputtering out the flames that have been cast upon it.
And I can't shoot it at this time.
No, only on
Okay.
your turn. You don't get an attack of opportunity to shoot things. I don't know if
Gotcha.
you can ever do that.
That could be
I
a
didn't
weird
know
feat,
if it was
but
going to be climbing up the wall. I just didn't know if that gave me enough time to shoot.
Well, we're back to Marcus's turn.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm going to untie myself, and then I'm going to shoot at it with my crossbow.
It's still got the rope and like its foot. Like it has like
Give it
feet
a pull.
hands
Uh-huh.
or like hands for feet. So it's like got the rope. So you just let go. You just let, and it's if it gets away, it's probably gonna take your rope with you.
No, my
With it.
rope.
All right. So what would you like to do, Marcus?
I'm going to shoot him I'm going to try and shoot him in the hands.
Oh, you gotta pull out your hand crossbow.
Yeah, crossbow.
Okay. So you drop your sword and pull out your crossbow.
Yep.
That means your sword is no longer on fire.
Is it? I thought it was
As
at
soon
the
as
end
you
of
let
my
it go,
sword.
it's no longer on fire.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'm not going to throw my sword at it. I can't hit it with my sword. He's gone, right?
It would be very difficult
If I threw my sword at him.
to throw your sword 40 feet.
No, I'm going to shoot him with the crossbow.
Okay.
Plus 4. 11.
11?
Yeah.
Wow. Someone finally fails at something.
God damn it. Okay.
So you aim up and the wind is, blowing.
Yeah.
And this is a very small crossbow bolt. And just as you think you've got the right shot, a gust of wind hits you and you release it and it fires off
Blast.
wide of the target. Would you like to try anything else? You still have movement?
How close am I to this wall? Like, if he falls, will he?
You guys
land
are
on me?
basically right next to the mountain.
I'm gonna back up, so that I won't get hit by him if he falls.
Okay, that makes sense. Derelith fell.
It seems a bit of a waste, but I really want this thing, so I'm going to fire another guiding bolt at it.
Okay.
Woo!
All right.
Killing
So 13
the
plus
Yeti.
6. Let me just check that. I've got a plus 6. I thought I had
13 plus 6.
Yes, I have a plus 6. So 19.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So 46 again. Give me a second.
4d6. That's one dead Yeti.
So that's 3
Yeah.
plus 2.
Uh-huh.
So it's 5
Yeah.
plus 4.
Uh-huh.
So
It's
it's
dead.
9. Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay. And for good measure, 2 more.
Okay. So
All right, good. I didn't want
it
that thing getting away with
falls.
like a handful hit points.
So Bambi, you'll be happy because you can probably catch a rope on its way down as it loses its grip and falls back and falls backwards, and it falls down 40 feet. And you hear bones snap and crack as it lands.
Oh, the harvesting's not going to go well with this one.
I mean, he's got horns.
He's got fur.
We'll see
There's
what's left.
birds, there's trees. Oh wait, there are no trees. And that's one dead. That's one dead Yeti.
Maybe the Yeti's
Good
name
job,
is
guys.
Rose.
Yeah. A white rose. No, this is perfect. We'll cut his hand off and give it to her. I don't know why the hand, but I feel like the hand will do it.
Not the horn, really?
I mean, the horn is for us. Why would we give it to her?
That's
She's
fair,
a
that's
bitch.
fair, that's fair.
Yeti horn is a very valuable aphrodisiac.
All right, I'm gonna go find the caravan master. Just you guys do whatever you need to do with this thing, okay? I just want to keep them informed.
Hey,
all right?
Bambi,
Yeah.
shall we do our
Shall
thing?
we? Shall we?
I just let these crazy.
It's not super fun for me if you guys always kill the monsters they're going to use to murder everyone in the caravan.
I don't know. It's fun for us.
Yeah. Pretty much. Cool. So we're gonna do some alchemy business.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me get the book. Yeti. You want Yeti.
We want Yeti.
Yeti.
71.
I wonder if the priestess will let us off on this one, but I don't think so.
Well, she likes pain, right? And we did some pain here.
We did a
Yeah.
lot of pain.
Let's
Yeah.
all thank Matt Colville for writing Strongholds and Followers so we can have these rules. too.
Yay!
Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
Critters for life.
That's Matthew Mercer.
I know. Joking.
Different man.
Different Matt. This is what they
Just
call
kidding.
They are friends, but they
Yeah.
call Matt Colville Evil Matt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't we talk about Matt Colwell during our
I think I
Thing with
probably
Ed?
brought him up. Yeah, I probably mentioned it.
I'm pretty sure because I was
Because I'm like obsessed with Matt
editing it.
Colville's stuff. Okay, an alchemy test. Let's just have you roll it now, and then we'll talk about the caravan master.
Okay.
All right.
It's fine.
So you have to start harvesting within minutes before it probably freezes or something. So
Yeah.
give me, what are you going for? Eyes, blood, brains, or heart?
How did I end up in this party?
ice, blood, brain,
Uh,
or heart.
You're a-
No.
Those are the four things you can
I mean,
attempt to harvest.
At least
right?
it's like a Yeti, you know. I mean, I don't feel so bad, you know.
I mean, its
but
pelt is definitely ruined from all the
Oh.
fire,
holy crap!
right?
okay.
Its bones are almost certainly
Not-
not in great shape. But
Mhm.
the thing, like, those are things you would harvest to sell, I guess.
Yeah, not as an
The,
alchemy. thing,
what
yeah.
we're going for is the actual, like, hey, you want to create magic items.
I feel like the
That's why
heart
you're
would
harvesting.
probably be the best, and
Okay.
or
What
at
are
least
the odds
the least broken.
Yeah.
We'd end up in a party with 2 people with this predilection.
I mean,
You
take
know,
it up with your god.
Eric basically wanted to play a Witcher, and Bambi is a gnome. So that's
A
pretty much all we have to say about that.
I'm a scientist.
I believe in the power of science.
I like cutting things open.
Victorian era scientist, but yes, I guess.
All right. So give me an intelligence arcana check. Mike, arcana check.
I've got a 4 in that. Do you have you have it higher though?
For Arcana,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm +5. Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you go for it?
24.
Yeah, you know where its heart is. You can figure out where its heart is. It basically looks like an ape, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, apes are kind of like people. People's hearts are in their chest, so I'll cut there. And now one of you has to attempt to actually perform the surgery.
Okay.
Which one is this?
love how
This
there's,
is
like,
medicine.
There's
I
the
only have a
battle, and
+1.
then there's the after
I also
show.
only have a +1, but well, let me.
You roll. I'll help you. I'll help you.
Yeah.
This
You
is
roll.
gonna be because you had advantage on the last one. This one's gonna be a straight roll because you would have disadvantage for the fact that it's so cold
Okay.
That's fair.
that it's gonna be like your hands are gonna be shaking.
That's a 7. I'm so sorry.
Oh, a 7.
Is a real fail. I know
That's
that
okay.
one.
Yeah, unfortunately, your hand is so shaky that you can't. You don't cut it out cleanly, and it's ruined.
As an alchemical supply. Now.
Yeah, you can still have the heart. It's just not going to function in the way you want it to function magically.
However, is it going to function as an offering?
Ooh.
Anyone else on board with this?
I like this.
Pretty good.
Yep. Okay. We'll wait for the priest to come back and tell us not to do this, and then we'll do it. Yeah, we're all
So,
on board.
Caravan Master, how did you find these people exactly?
Well, I put an ad out on Craigslist,
Well, that was your first mistake.
Casual
and
encounter.
Craig is a
fickle
a
god.
minor, a wizard of some minor power in Waterdeep, and he creates flyers magically.
All right.
Well,
That's
yeah,
amazing.
Okay.
Actually, so okay, I don't know. Should we do the Caravan Master thing or the heart thing?
What do you mean? You said you were going to the Caravan Master. They
Yeah,
already did their
okay.
thing.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to keep in mind that takes them an hour to do that,
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
you got-
part.
you
I
got-
thought
you
they
got
were like
time.
doing this in minutes.
and you guys
so-
are like almost next to the caravan.
Yeah.
Right. You got time to check in with our buddy.
Also,
Yeah.
no
Everybody?
one said that they smelled bad on the inside.
We were
Because it smells horrible.
No,
Well, I'm glad
they
I
always do.
So you
All
find
right.
the Caravan Master because I thought you were out looking for some rose or something.
left. Yeah. Well, we were just making our way up the mountain, and we saw a Yeti about to attack the caravan.
A fucking what?
Yeah, come and look. We took care of it though. Thank goodness. Thank Kalembor, the gods. Come, I'd lead him over.
And he
And,
goes,
and Bambi and myself are giggling.
Yeah,
as we're-
are
Digging in.
breaking open
Literally
its
digging
chest.
into him.
Yeah,
You
don't
have a
mind
little-
them. It's a thing they do.
You guys have a little hammer, and you're just gently tapping it against each rib, trying to
Yeah.
crack them.
Yeah, but obviously, again, it's very cold, and I just like smash it in there real deep by accident.
And he says, he goes, I bet it was that witch who summoned the beast.
Well, I don't know. We shouldn't make accusations, but it is a bit of a coincidence, I must say.
Should go talk to her to find out.
Mhm.
To the three of us, then, because it'll be send the Caravan Master nigh. Would that work? 'Cause
I
these
will
guys
stand
are
far back.
still.
He
Okay.
does not like me.
Mm.
Well, maybe
Well-
we should while these guys are working. I don't know, or should we wait until you guys are done?
Oh, we can go do that.
Go do it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I
Oh,
mean, yeah.
great.
The worst comes to worst, we can come in late with a present.
All right. Well, I say, Caravan Master, maybe we should bring this up. If you want to go together, let's go bring it up with her.
So who's not going? Let me get that straight. Who's not
Uh,
going?
They're,
Marcus and
yeah,
Banby
they're doing
and
this
Zen
as
is-
we're trying to.
Okay.
stepping back, but I think you're coming, right, son?
Yep.
Yep, but he's going to be behind us.
So you guys are going to go confront her over this.
Well, I just want
let
to
her
mention.
inform her.
Yeah, I just want to mention that a Yeti showed up, and just after you brought a storm. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it was her fault or not. I mean,
So you tell her that there was a Yeti.
yeah, let's just start with that.
And it's like it's like every time she hits a new level of annoyance, right? And I get, you're annoyed with her. She's annoyed with you. Not the greatest working relationship.
I'm trying to keep it, as flat as possible.
Did you think this would please me, killing a creature of the tundra?
Well, we thought it would do well for the caravan to not have the caravan be slaughtered by a creature of the tundra. If that would, if that mattered.
Where's my map? Let's go back to that map. Well, I don't know what to say to you.
Well, I would like to find out whether or not a sacrifice to your god of this kind would do anything to appease you or her.
If anything, you've probably angered her more.
Oh, of course. I think we're done here. I leave. I don't want to deal with her anymore.
All right.
I'll let the other guys know the bad news.
So we shouldn't have. Good thing we didn't get to run over with the heart.
Yeah, it's probably just as well. Just make a soup out of it.
Or a
Yeti
powdered
heart
stiff.
soup sounds good.
Honestly, is the caravan master still with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's with
I'm
me.
just like, sir, I understand that you don't like me very much, and that's fine. But you know what I have not done? This. I have not done this.
Are your hands are covered in blood?
Yes,
I
I'm
haven't done
gesturing
this. And every time you gesture with your hands, blood spatters onto you, onto the ground, onto him.
It's like, I understand your priestess is supposedly helping us, but I don't see how she's helping you. She seems to be making things worse. And you know what? She could have been eaten by a Yeti. And she wasn't, and she's ungrateful about it. But you could have been eaten by a Yeti, and we saved this. So I don't know what you want us to do.
I'm behind her yeah.
That's really good.
You're hyping her up.
I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just standing there nodding.
I'm not saying she goes or we go. I'm saying you're not going anywhere, and you need our help. So we need to get this lady out of here.
Yeah.
And how do you propose we do that?
Well, I was thinking killing, but since apparently people aren't down with that here, we could do something else.
Yeah, something else.
I don't nod at that statement. I'm just gonna just stand back.
I hesitate to murder a priestess of Oral this far north and at this time of year.
Yeah,
for what kind of
this.
fury what might be brought down upon us.
Is it going to be worse than this? Your caravan getting lost in a fucking blizzard?
I'm gonna pipe it and say most likely yes.
Never mind then.
Somebody want to roll a persuasion check?
I'm not gonna try to persuade him, but I think someone else can go for it. I won't stop you guys.
Never mind.
Bambi, it sounds like you want this man to condone murder. So would you roll a persuasion check?
Yes, I will. I rolled a 2.
Does she get a bonus for having bloody hands while she's doing it?
That would be
come on,
intimidation.
man.
I feel like there's a
Don't you
lot
get-
of things, there's a lot of mitigating factors, but there's also a lot of things that, she's making a good point. So it's probably
It is a
just a
good
straight
point.
roll.
Yeah, it's still a 2 though.
You got a 2?
Yeah, well, I'm not good. Again, I actually think this probably plays into it better. I'm trying to persuade him, but I look real fucking I look bananas, but between the bloody hands and the
Right.
gesturing and the screeching
Right.
about murder.
So he's like, maybe murder's not our best option here. Maybe there's a less suicidal way or less dangerous way to continue on.
Can someone magic a rose? Because at this point, all we're gonna do is try and find one.
And then keep coming back to save you guys.
Yeah, from more Yetis. Hopefully that he doesn't have a Yeti family.
I can't believe Sen rolled a 21.
It was supposed to kill everyone.
Yeah.
Not everyone, but it was. It had advantage on its saving throw, and I rolled a 20 total. So
Wow.
Wonderful.
Good
Yeah.
one. Those elven eyes.
yep.
Those elven eyes.
So an hour's gone by.
Elven eyes.
Well, I mean, obviously, I'd like for them to harvest as much as they want. I mean, grab the horns, grab whatever, you know. I mean, just get some keepsakes out of this whole mess. There's no point in us going out now. Like, what time is it?
Yeah, let's get more.
I mean, it's not. What? It's probably noon to 1 o'clock by now.
Oh, is it? Okay, I
Oh.
thought it was
yeah,
close to
because
the
you guys set
afternoon
out
now.
like first thing in the morning.
Yeah, but
It
it took
is
us hours
also-
to get through.
It's 11 o'clock right now.
Yes,
Ah,
I
yes.
wanted to mention that too.
Was I the only one that got hurt in that last encounter? Because I set myself on fire?
Yes.
Huh,
Yes. Yeah,
That's fair.
it's okay. It's just a scratch, right? You took 2?
Yeah, just 2.
That's not too bad.
I was just wondering if anyone needed a rest or anything.
Well,
No.
you guys can try and go back on your
Perilous
know.
quest.
or you could follow Bambi's advice.
Well, we already tried Bambi's advice once.
Not
One-
really. I mean,
one-
she's the only one who tried it.
Once, yes.
I guess I could set her on fire.
I do wonder what killing a representative of the god of ice storms could do to us.
in this
I just
area,
think
right?
If
in this
your
area,
god
yeah.
is opposed to that god, it would appease your god.
Hmm.
So if you were like a priest of,
Oh yeah,
fire
right. We were going to
deity,
make a roll. I forgot.
right
Can I make a roll on this just to get a little bit of sort of
on what, like what do you know about oral or?
yeah, like the relationships there between
Yeah,
Oral
you
and
can. I mean,
my end
you
of things.
definitely know the relationships your deity has, right? Like
Yeah.
you know your deity isn't a fan of like Cyric if he's still
Yeah.
alive, or you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can try and
don't think
anybody who's
there's-
proficient in religion can try.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
and
I'm
see if they
proficient.
know.
I've got +4. I mean, I don't think there's any connection, honestly, but let's just see. This is like so far off our sphere. 12 + 4, so I got a 16.
16.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely know that she gets along with like Malar, Umberly, and their
Talos.
superior Talos. They call them the deities of fury.
Yep. They're all a bunch of psychos.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, Malar and Oral despise each other. That's my bad. Malar is the god of beasts.
Hmm.
Oops.
Well,
Yeah,
you won't
like
be
the
happy with
Beast
us
Lord.
now.
Deity of the hunt lycanthropes or evil lycanthropes, bestial savagery and bloodlust, stuff like that. Like Kossuth, who's actually not a god but a primordial. He and Oral hate each other because he's like the fire. Right?
Yeah, I've got no connection. Kalimbor's got nothing with this stuff.
I mean, he might
So-
not be against it though either, right? Like she is evil, and he's not evil. Certainly, most of the good gods would not like her,
Yeah.
Hmm.
right?
Do we want to keep going though? Like it is after 11. Like maybe we should.
Yeah, I'm
Sit on it?
beat. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess you'll have to think about what you want to do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay. We
And-
could maybe
Yeah.
chat. Is that all right?
Yeah.
To message it. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Do some chitty chatties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks,
thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks
Thank
everybody
you.
for watching. If you're watching, thank
Yeah.
you for listening. If you're listening, and I hope we provided some entertainment.
Yeah. Thank
It's a
you
time
for
of
the
uncertainty.
first quarantine D&D game.
Yeah.
Quarantine and D.
Mm.
Ooh, I think we
Fire.
did it at the right
Good night,
time.
folks.
Probably
Don't forget to
should have
tip your
quit
servers.
a minute ago, but it's okay.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.